Welcome back to the Celtic Farm, fellow gardeners. Today we're focusing on some of the hardest working yet often overlooked members of our ecosystem, native bees. These fascinating little pollinators are essential to our gardens and the environment, and it's time they got the spotlight they deserve. Native bees are incredibly diverse, with over 4,000 species just across North America alone. They come in various colors, shapes, and sizes, from tiny sweat bees to large fuzzy bumblebees. These pollinators each have a unique role in helping plants thrive. One of the best things we can do to support native bees is to create a welcoming habitat right in our own backyards. Unlike honeybees, most native bees are solitary, which means they don't live in large hives, but rather in small burrows, hollow stems, or bee houses. Mason bees, for instance, prefer nesting in small, hollow tubes. You can buy bee houses like this one or make one with natural materials. Just a bundle of a few pieces of bamboo or drill holes in a block of untreated wood. Place it in a sheltered spot, ideally facing the morning sun to give them a warm start each day. The life cycle of native bees is truly fascinating. Each female creates her own nest, lays her eggs, and provides a supply of pollen and nectar. She seals each egg in its own compartment, so when they hatch, young bees have everything they need to grow. Unlike honeybees, there's no queen or workers. Each bee lives independently. To attract native bees, native flowers are essential. Plants like milkweed, bee balm, goldenrod, and coneflowers provide abundant nectar and pollen, which native bees rely on. A diverse section of flowering plants that bloom throughout the season keeps your garden buzzing from spring through fall. Different bees are attracted to different flowers. For example, bumblebees are known to buzz pollinate using vibrations to release pollen from flowers like tomatoes. Other bees, like sweet bees, prefer small, open flowers. By planting a variety, you're ensuring a balanced ecosystem that meets the need of multiple species. Why do native bees matter so much? They're not only essential for wild plants, but are critical for pollinating many of our fruits, vegetables, and flowers. In fact, native bees are often more efficient at pollination than honeybees. Studies show that native bees can improve yield of crops like tomatoes, berries, squash, and more. Sadly, native bees face numerous threats, from habitat loss and pesticide exposure to climate change. By making our gardens a safe haven, we're helping to offset some of these challenges. Avoiding pesticides and choosing organic methods to control pests is one simple step that can have a huge impact. Creating a bee-friendly garden doesn't have to be complicated. Besides planting flowers, you can leave patches of bare soil for ground nesting bees and add a small water source like a shallow dish with pebbles. These simple additions make a big difference in supporting a thriving pollinator population. And here's a tip you might love. Leaving some garden debris like dead flower stems provides extra nesting space for native bees. They love hiding in hollow stems or old wood, so it's one more reason to let parts of your garden stay wild. Native bees also play an invaluable role in keeping our ecosystems balanced and our garden flourishing. By planting native flowers, providing nesting spots, avoiding harmful chemicals, we can make our gardens a sanctuary for these essential pollinators. Let's work together to create gardens that buzz with life. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Master Gardener Steve, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our blog for more tips on sustainable gardening. Let's keep our gardens bee-friendly.